Hey guys, today I was just gonna show off some unfinished videos I made. I just got off for summer break, so expect some good content again soon. Thanks for watching.
Eternal Bushido.
I don't know how it ends, I can't see it in the distance. But can you ever reach the end of a timeless existence? I'll bet you I can run faster with no wind resistance. I'll fly under no conditions. My name is no, my sign is no, my number is no. You need to let it go, you need to let it go, need to let it go. Now to the high, to the no, no, no. Untouchable, 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 untouchable. Now to the high, to the no, no, no.
Every Slayer, down in the cause, liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of the Kibbutz, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all was that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But, whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the demon slayers, staring down from his cave, with a sour, Grinchy frown, at the warm lighted windows, below in their town. For he knew every slayer down in Asakusa beneath was busy now, hanging a mistletoe wreath, and they're hanging their stockings. He snarled with a sneer, "Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here." Then he growled, with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming, "I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow," he knew all the cause. Girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys. And then, oh the noise, oh the noise, 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 noise. That's one thing he hated. The noise, 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 noise. Then the cause members, young and old, would sit down to feast. And they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, 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 feast. They'd feast on onigiri and rare amariki, feast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they'd do something he liked least of all. Every slayer in the cause, the tall and the small, would stand close together, with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the slayers would start singing. They'd sing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Slayer Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, "I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 17 years I've put up with this now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how?" Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. "I know just what to do." The Grinch laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and coat. "All I need is a reindeer." The Grinch looked around, but since they are scarce, there are none to be found. Did that stop the young Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said, "If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead." So he called his dog Kyoge. Then he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn on top of his head.